Hi, my name's Angus Stephen. I'm the Principal and Life Insurance Advisor here at Succession Partners. Today I'd like to touch on the motivation for why people seek our services, some of the reasons our clients tell us why they want to put life and other forms of insurance in place. It's those life events that tend to be the motivating factor for people. They either get married or enter a significant relationship, and they want to provide for that person in the event of the unthinkable happening. Buying a home or buying an investment property, taking on large amounts of debt is a significant motivating factor for why people seek our services. If you've seen one of my earlier videos about understanding default insurance cover in industry super funds, you will know that the level of insurance cover in those funds is woefully inadequate when we consider it next to the average mortgage in this country. And so smart people, clever people, make sure that they seek advice to help mitigate that risk. Next, and probably the main motivation, is when people start a family. Young children really sharpen your focus. You know that you have a commitment to get them through to adulthood, and that's a significant financial commitment. You want to make sure that your hopes and dreams for those children continue in the event of an unfortunate incident. The worst thing that kids can face is the loss of two parents, in terms of the fact that one parent actually dies and the other parent has to bury themselves at work to try and support the family in the event that there was inadequate insurance in place. You want to make sure that those kids can complete their education at the school where they've started to any further training you hope that they might take on, and we want to make sure that happens. Banks in this country don't like to take a lot of risks. So if you're starting a business, chances are they're going to have your family home on the hook. That is a key motivator to make sure that if something happens, the family still has a roof over their head. When children start school, they start to have an understanding of the real expense, because the older the kids get, the more expensive they get, and it's another motivator. When people become a carer and have primary responsibility for a member of their extended family or become guardian for somebody, a powerful motivator if somebody takes on financial responsibility for another person. Often we will see people when they get a little further on in their wealth creation journey and they've built assets and they're looking to move from an industry super fund or a public offer super fund to creating a self-managed super fund. At that point, they might realise that the insurance cover they have can't be moved to the self-managed super funds. We can assist them in creating cover that is owned by the self-managed super fund. The last motivator is estate equalisation. That is where you may have the need for cover to provide for an undivisible asset, and you want to make sure that all your beneficiaries are looked after. These are some of the main motivating life events that prompt people to seek cover for personal reasons.